game. Team Canada wins the gold medal.
One, baby, are you ready? Are you ready? It's the big one.
You know, that's how it ended, but how it got to that point is still a mystery to so many, including my guest, Jeff Francis, with me, the starting pitcher for Team Canada. And look at that gold medal around his neck. It is sweet, sweet, sweet. And Jeff, it's great to have you in this morning.
Thank you.
I don't know which is better. Okay, I don't know even where to begin. The win, the fact that it was a repeat gold medal for Team Canada, that it was again over the United States, that it was on home soil last night, that it was such a dramatic fashion. I can't even, there's so many storylines here to this game. You sum it up for me. How was it last night for you?
All those things make it great. The way it ended, the way the fans turned out, it was a big thrill. I'm sure you have a lot of athletes come up here and try to explain what it means to win, and it's really difficult.
But they don't always win in quite a dramatic fashion, and I promise we'll get to that because it was amazing. But you get the start. Here you are. You've been the closer for the team. You've pitched 2 scoreless innings for this point, and you get the start for the final gold medal game. Tell me about that, how you felt about it.
Well, yeah, I've been back and forth starting bullpen all season with my team in Buffalo and here in Toronto for a little bit. So neither of those are very foreign to me.
Okay.
I was ready for both coming into the tournament. So to be able to close out a couple games early in the tournament was a thrill too.
It had to be maybe your experience with pressure. You're the first Canadian pitcher ever to get a postseason win in Major League Baseball, only the second to pitch in a World Series. Maybe they thought on the line we'll go to the veteran. Is that part of the thinking?
I'm not sure, but I was happy to take it, you know. Sorry.
No, that's okay. No, they were watching some of the, got to you a little bit early, didn't they? They got a 2-run in a little bit early. Over it goes on a curveball, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I mean, the Parks have been playing small, right? And the wind was blowing out to right that day, so I'm not surprised that ball went over the fence.
Yeah.
But again, the next inning, our guys came up with a big 3-run homer to tie it up, which was a big shot in the arm for our whole team, I think, for those middle innings.
Yeah, what are the management, what's Ernie Witt and what are they saying to you to keep you believing, even though you're trailing, to keep you in the hunt and focused?
Well, we're experienced ball players. I think we understand it's a long game and we have our chances to come back. And, you know, Rene put a good swing on the ball and it came up big for us.
You certainly had your chances. Let's go through to the extra innings. So people were learning this international baseball rule. When you get into extra innings, I guess it's to speed up the play, right?
Yeah, so I guess the idea is you don't end up playing 19 innings, but...
Okay, so either side gets to start the extra inning with a runner on first and second, and the manager gets to start in the batting order wherever he wants. Craziness. So you start with 1 and 2. Do you like that rule?
It's a surprise. It's kind of a shame that a game like this would end that way, but again, it's the same for both teams. Both teams knew going in that that was the rule. You could tell the fans were surprised when we got to the 10th inning because, you know, you could hear a lot
Who's running out to first and second?
Yeah.
What's that all about?
Exactly, right? It's new for everybody, but it made for a dramatic ending. Well,
it certainly did because it set things up. Again, Team Canada trailing, needing 3. Can you take us through what happened when Pete Orr goes to first? And then, was it a blur to you?
It was a blur.
Okay.
I mean, he's trying to surprise somebody, and he threw the ball away. We knew right away that the tying run was going to score. We figured we're going to have a tie game, and we'll have the winning run on third base. But then they tried to throw to third base, and
that was an errant throw too. So the pitcher Dave Huff overthrew to first, and then the throw to third missed as well. Overthrew again.
Yeah.
You're a pitcher. You got to feel for Dave Huff.
Oh, of course.
What was he thinking?
Well, he's trying to surprise the runner on first and try to get an out. In hindsight, obviously, it looks like the wrong move, right?
You're very diplomatic.
Yeah.
It was a holy crow. Anyway, so he overthrew. The rest is history. This is a blur. Tell me what's going on in that huddle there, in that crush around Pete Orr.
We're just piling on. Eventually everybody starts loading on, and everybody starts yelling, get off, because the guys at the bottom are getting crushed. So,
I bet.
But it's a moment well worth it.
They can't even believe it, of course. That is just a terrific, terrific moment. To repeat that, hugs for Ernie all around. What are your thoughts of him? He's not even Canadian. He's been behind the bench for Canada since 1999. He loves to, there he is there. He loves to lead Canadian in international competitions. What are your thoughts of Ernie Witt?
He's our adopted Canadian. Like you said, he's been coaching this team for a long time. He played in Toronto for a long time. Canadians love him. He's a hero. He may as well be a Canadian for all we're concerned.
We may make him an honorary Canadian after another double gold medal.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts about what this means for the sport? Hello, Canada Baseball Nation.
I think it's tremendous. I think Baseball Canada has done great things for us as ball players, given us opportunities as young guys. You know, if we can come in here and win tournaments like this, it gives opportunities for younger guys coming behind us. And
for young kids playing the game in
I
their
expect
mind.
baseball to be, you know, in pretty good shape coming forward.
That's really exciting. Role models to all of them. So what's next for you? Back to Buffalo?
Back to Buffalo. You know, we're all professionals playing for our teams, so you know, a lot of guys are probably already on their planes back home to their teams and finish out the summer.
Well, I hope you had a good night of celebration because you certainly earned it.
Thank you very much.
Jeff, thanks so much. What a pleasure. Starting pitcher
Thank you.
Jeff Francis, gold medal winning Jeff Francis, and Canada for the men, repeat winners in baseball at the Pan Am Games.